What's up, everybody? So today we are trying some Abzan Lantern. Let's talk about kind of the changes we made from going from just black-green to adding or splashing white, I guess, for a prismatic ending here. Prismatic ending has been like a very powerful, flexible card. Hey, Deadeye. Welcome. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to DeVo Nation. Just getting started here, talking about our white splash. So with prismatic ending, obviously it's a really powerful card. It's in play in Legacy and even Vintage. It's good to get rid of some of the hate pieces like Stony Silence and just anything that shuts off our artifacts or like threatens to blow up our constructs like EE. To upcast this, we are bringing in some Concealed Courtyards and a Breakline Pathway. I'm not so sure about the pathways, but we're just trying because we can. Some things we've replaced to make room for these are we got rid of 2 Glimmer Voids and a Blooming Marsh. We also replaced our Assassin's Trophy. Good evening. Thank you, Day. Man, my throat is... Let me get some water. So yeah, we got rid of our Assassin's Trophies, and a Collective Brutality, to add some kind of reach with our Talismans. I'm not too sure on these yet, but we're just trying them out. Our hate cards, we still have our Relics and Cage here. Cookbook has been like silently really good. We've talked about it before, but Jesus. The discard helps with bridge and helps gains us life. It's just like a really flexible card. But other than that, the main board's pretty solid. Excuse me. Jeez. Sideboard. We changed up some things. We added an Abrupt Decay because we got a trophy. Added Damping Sphere back because Tron's becoming more relevant. Or prominent, I should say. And we got rid of a Dolthy. Dolthy's been kind of meh lately. We're keeping our 4 Leyline. I see a lot of people don't run Leyline, but it's like, I kind of love it. But we'll see how that goes, like moving forward. Because it's kind of like, it hasn't been as great as it used to be, I guess. But we have Elixir for our mill, and we have our artifact protection here. Orb's been decent also, it's just like a good one of. And then Needle, probably should have like all. Yeah, like, so 3 Needle, I almost want 4. I feel like a lot of the time we lose is to Planeswalkers. This deck just folds the Planeswalkers, even at like FNM level. It's just impossible to deal with them unless you get like the lock quickly, but there's just nothing to answer them unless you have constructs or a Needle. In paper, I have a Sorcerer's Spyglass just because I don't have a 3rd Needle, but either works pretty well. This gets under Chalice if need be, but this also gets, Saga can also get this. I mean, I've seen lists run 4, but I think 3 is like a sweet spot. So yes, this is our 3 color. We're not running blue. I see a lot of questions about, or I see and I get a lot of questions about we're splashing blue for that. You can do it, but again, the mana base makes it really difficult to cast Whir when you want to. I feel like I don't often have 3 blue, let alone 3 mana to spare like that. But we'll see how this league goes. In testing too, the hardest card to beat from our opponents has been Prismatic Ending. So that's just like, we're bringing our own, but it also kind of, we have no protection for that. War Without Mox isn't good anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much the consensus for that fast, like, blue mana. And then, yeah, Aether Grid for Planeswalkers could be a thing, but I usually think of that with, like my Urza decks, my, like this list that I've been messing around with too. Yeah, I mean, I do love Whir. Like this lets me play. Where is it? This lets me play Whir without having to be too stubborn about it. So I try to keep the decks separate of what I want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much. Let me bring this over here so you guys can see. That's pretty much the synopsis of the deck. Hi, Mateus, welcome. If you guys have any questions about colors or deck card choices, feel free to ask them and stuff like that. Oh, nice! You play Urza and Lantern too. I'm a huge fan of the Artifact Prison decks, or just combos or anything like that sort. When I'm not playing my my baby. The deck that I actually own in paper, and well, one of the decks I own in paper and online. But I have this in paper, I have this in paper, and then I have like this in paper. So yeah, if you guys, I'm gonna I should have this video up on YouTube. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and follow, because I'm gonna just keep posting some more good stuff. Yeah, so let's get into the games, and we'll see how we do. How have you been finding the decks, Matthias? Any good results? Mud's been on the decline because of Burn getting popular. Yeah, that's like a tough deck to. Delusional Crowd, thank you for the follow. Welcome. How you doing today? Yeah, Dad, when I was watching you play the other day, it's like tough, like that deck. Like when I see Circe like get 5-0s with that, it just seems, I don't know. It's like a tough deck to win with. You have to, there's no like card selection for the most part, and you have to like draw pretty well, but it can be a powerful deck. So unfortunately we have to mull this hand. If we had a green source, I would contemplate keeping it with Stirrings, as greedy as that sounds, but opponent mulligan also. Alright, we're off to a great start here. We have to mulligan this one also because it has no lands. Oh my gosh, this is sad. We're gonna keep this because I don't want to go to 4. And we're gonna put back 2 hate pieces here. That feels really bad. So we're gonna keep Bridge because Bridge is usually good against every deck. Probably could, actually, you know what? We should have put Pixis back. Yeah, we should have put Pixis back. And we're against Hammer too, that's not very good. Oh, that's a good draw. So yeah, we should have put Pixis back and kept Pithing Needle. You're working on improving the Lantern list. It's very difficult to stop. Yes, Ornithopter with Bridge is very annoying. What colors are you on, Mateus? Yeah, the magic gods are looking down upon us on our first game. So we have a choice with, this will get the hammer. They already have Sigardas. So we're just gonna take that. I'm kind of, yeah, I'm sad about not. But I mean, Needle's not gonna stop hammer because they have the Sigardas 8 anyway. Let's see. Ugh, move. That's not good. Let's see. You think people adding a white for... Yeah, so a lot of people are adding white because it is so strong. Let's... we don't want to blind mill them because they have lures. Oh, you play my old list? Awesome. I hope you're having success on it. Also, that's annoying they top deck this. So we're like dead. we're dead. We have no lands. They top decked another Stoneforge. That's a deck I want to play. I think I saw you playing that too, Deadeye. The Breach combo. That's like right up my alley. Just like artifact combo and stuff like that. So I love that. Yeah, like I like the Jeskai. Or is it like, we'll see what our draw step is. If it's like, there's nothing we can draw, yeah. Wow, okay, well. We saw like 2 lands and like 3 hands and stuff like that. All right. So. Like much interest in terms of like people watching. Schmidt is itchy. Bring in another Needle. Torp Orb. It shuts off Stoneforge, but I don't know how much we care about that. Very intrigued by the Dimir list floating in Lantern. See, that I forget what the Dimir list is. I think when I looked at it, I didn't like it, but that wasn't like the really old list. Let's see. That's not the mirror. I'll find that, and I want to look at that. I can't see it right now. So we can actually bring in Spellskite for their artifacts for the hammer. What don't we want? See, it's tough because they have Luris, but other than that, like none of the stuff matters. I'm not gonna play around like just Luris. So we'll bring in. This hits everything. This gets rid of their hammers and. Talisman. Surgical Extraction could be funny. I think that's fine. Jeskai Wurza looks better positioned. Yeah, it's probably better positioned than Lantern, just because it doesn't fold to just prismatic ending. Like prismatic, like ending just one shots everything for 1 mana, and it just feels terrible. All right, this hand's fine. As far as Shadow Spear, yeah, Construct Lifelink is good, and I'll bring it in against like creature matchups, like creature-based matchups, if like for dueling and stuff like that. So we'll see what they're drawing first. Land. But like here, I wouldn't bring it in because I don't expect to kind of fight 1v1 like that. Emery was actually win more. Let's see. Yeah, so that's kind of like the consensus is where, like, I love Emery. If she sticks around, she takes over the game, but yeah, like she can be said to be win more and she dies. Like, there's everything in this format kills her. Hey Swiss, what's going on? So what do we want here? I kind of want to... So what's tough here is we don't have... we do. So I'm actually going to play out both rocks here. Because if they do have like Sigarda's Aid or a Hammer or something like that, we can just Abrupt Decay it. Like, we might take some damage here, but... So depending on what they have in their hand, theoretically we have a lock. Okay, so they're gonna go get Hammer. If you got Emmer, you would rather have War than... So, oh, Seal of Cleansing. So we don't want them to have that. So that's tough, Day, because it's like at the time it's like you'd rather have that, but oh, there's Sigarda's Aid, so we don't want them to have that either. But we want Urza Saga. So we'll take this and see what we have, and then we can... Oh my god. Alright. Astral Sentinel is not the greatest, but it's fine. So we can needle... Actually... Let me see. Yeah, so we want to get everything in under Sentinel, so... We'll just type in Hammer. Colossus Hammer. You can play Spell Escape. Let's get everything in there. But I was saying that if you have the... Like, Emery's easier to cast than Whir. In terms of like wanting Whir over Emery, but had a lot of issues with the Abzan list. So I think we can run baubles. I've seen people run baubles, but and we're going to draw this in Vantage Fair just to gain some life back. We're also going to be making Construct, so it's fine. So we don't know exactly what's in their hand, but we can control what they draw now. So if they have nothing in their hand, they can't win right now. Yeah, Whir is very taxing since we've added sagas. So that's kind of like the we definitely don't want them drawing that. Yeah, I can share my Urza list. It's not the... Oh man. Okay, so they're gonna get at least one. They're gonna get so that's tough because they're gonna get to play Lurrus now. But yeah, I can show the Jessica list. It's I didn't really mess with it too much, so it's probably pretty much what you're playing also. But so this is what stings too. So I actually boarded out, like, this would have been a great time to have Artifact Hate. I mean Graveyard Hate, because I boarded out both of my pieces, and now I can't protect myself against Lurrus. So there's an argument for keeping at least one piece in. Here we're gonna get another Shredder. We can abrupt decay it, but oh my god. Yeah, we don't want them drawing sagas. We don't care if they already have a hammer in hand. If we attack, yeah, we can attack. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's interesting when people have, like, I rarely have a problem getting, having mana issues for Whir. I mean for 0 cards for Bridge. But, like I always feel empty-handed like this. But there's rare times that'll happen. But yeah, Day, running Cookbook, I think is, okay, so that's fine. So another thing, because we knew that they were going to do this, we could have assumed they were going to do this, we could have gotten another Needle and named Colossus Hammer. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's, so we're gonna pay for this. Wait, we'll pay for the 1. Won't pay for that one. Because we have to abrupt decay Lurrus this turn. Let's see. I think we take Stoneforge because they're just going to get another hammer, but then they'll have a creature on the field. And then we kill Lurrus now. So now we can't attack. Actually, you know what? We can just, you know what I'm thinking? I kind of messed up there. So we have Spellskite out, so they can't even seal. That was a mistake. So if they go to seal this, we just Spellskite it. So maybe we should have been more aggressive here. Let's see if they... And they drew another... Oh wait, I can see what... Let me see. Elixir might be better. Oh, they got... Okay. Yeah, I think I messed this up. This is tough. Hammer has so many like working pieces that it's just hard to get rid of. Okay, so they got rid of that. So we change it to that. So unless they have like another... Alright, maybe we didn't mess it up then. We do want ending. So they have no cards in hand. So now we control what they draw. So let's... kill this. And we'll pay the taxes. And we can't really attack. We're gonna let them draw a hammer because it's a dead card. But we're gonna have to start looking for... Okay, they can draw an ornithopter. Land. So we're gonna start milling ourselves, trying to look for bridge, I guess. Just to... because we're not attacking through this. Do we want another mill piece? Don't think so. We do want stirrings though. Stirrings is the best way to hit bridge. So we're gonna let them draw cards because that's gonna mill them out faster. So I think I want to hit bridge before I start turbo milling. I think three mill rocks is like kind of the base. All right, so we didn't hit that. We did get Academy. So we could get, so we're gonna get Academy. You could arguably get like Saga and stuff. It's a little slower, but so they're just gonna draw a land here. We can get Shredder back. We can get Spellskite back. They're just drawing a land. Stoneforge doesn't do anything. I'm still gonna Pixis us at the end. I'm glad they're not attacking. I mean, I guess it's kind of useless for them to attack. So they want to draw Stoneforge? I don't know why they want to draw Stoneforge. They can draw Esper Sentinel. We don't want to draw this. We just want a bridge. Let's see. There's a bridge. So for taxes, we don't want to pay for Memnite. I guess Canopy's fine. Do we care about Nexus? It doesn't. No, we don't care about Nexus either now. Alright. So I think we got the luck now. By I think, I mean yes. So they have instant speed draw with Horizon Canopy. That's one thing you have to be wary of. Is there anything? Alright, we don't need any of that. Okay, they had enough. Cool. Alright, so we definitely want to bring in Cage. I miss not having Cage. Yeah, so that was a good showing. So we needled the hammer. They didn't have Sigarda's Aid, and they couldn't equip anything. And then Spellskite saved us. Place a Thoughtseize for Cage. Thoughtseize is good, but do we want Shadow Spear too? I feel like we're not playing. We don't want Shadow Spear because we're not playing the. We definitely want Jar though. We're not playing the combat game here. Brutality out. Brutality can hit stuff sometimes, I guess, but that's more for like burn or like smaller creatures, but their creatures get big so quickly. We don't have green, but we have everything else, so we're gonna keep. We have Inquisition turn 1, and we have Stirrings and Ending. So like we want them to go Sigarda's Aid. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That stinks because that's just gonna draw them a lot of cards here. That's like a really good turn 1 play for them. Oh my god. Jesus. That's a hand. I mean, we're going to take Sigarda's Aid. But... So let's see. Yeah, their hand's very good. Did the cast Stoneforge, go get Hammer. So we do have Bridge. Alright, they're gonna get to... Do we pay? Taking 2 next turn. I think we pay. We could get down like a Shredder, but I don't think that's gonna... Get rid of a Seal, I guess. They drew the land. They just have a million hammers. They're gonna put Laris in their hand, yeah. Yeah, this is a tough matchup. I almost wonder if we should have saved Inquisition for when they put Laris in their hand. That might have been better. And missing these land drops are just gonna kill us. Yeah, this sucks. So, they just have a million hammers, so they can play Lurrus here. If they don't, well, if they don't have a land, maybe they just play all the hammers out. That's annoying also. So what do we want to do here? Can't even kill Luris with Prismatic Ending right now. I think we have to save. I think we have to save the ending. Or save bridge also. We can exile Sigarda's Aid if they... I think they're waiting for their fourth mana to play. Are they playing theirs now? Okay. I wonder if they got the other mana. No, they didn't. So if we draw a colored source, we can just exile Luris here, and that'd be huge. Actually, you know, we can't because of Giver. So we can pay for this. That's fine. Pay for this and then we'll play our Pixis. So they can play... this is gonna suck. Sigarda's Aid. We do have Spellskite out though. We will exile that. So they're gonna attack with everything. We're gonna put a hammer on Spellskite. I don't think they know about this interaction. I don't think they would have done that. Is that? Oh, you know what? We can't because it says you control. Nah, okay, we just lose then. I thought I was being cheeky there. Alright, well, I forgot about that interaction. That's a really tough matchup for us. They just have like a lot of angles of attack, and it's hard to cover all of them. Even the game we won was just like, we were struggling. So. We also mulled to like a pretty crappy 5-hand on game 1. 2 minutes. Yeah. Sorry, that's how it happens sometimes. Twinless Twin. Alright, this is a land heavy hand, but we have double stirrings to kind of clean it up. Let's see if we can find anything, some of our lock pieces here. Alright, we'll take a lantern. So we don't know what they're on. Usually, I was gonna say, I thought they were, okay. Some type of Jundi thing? Alright, that's a good draw, so we can ramp. This is why endings, here's a good ending spot right here. Just get that 1-for-1 interaction. And we can slow them down, and the next turn we can stirrings and hopefully find a lock piece. Saga. No. Interesting. Another lantern. Kind of makes you want to grab the. Wish you had the shredder, right? So we still don't know what they're on. I'm assuming it's that Jund artifact deck. Let's see. If it is, we wish we had drawn Relic instead of Cage, because Cage doesn't really stop Ren and 6, and Bridge, that's a good draw. We'll just play out everything, especially since we know we're drawing Bridge here. Also, this can get Pithing Needle to shut off our Codex Shredders, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Wow, okay. So we can assume they're on Jund. So we definitely want... Well, we didn't see any black sources, but... What's that, I'm gonna look up that, that, like, Jund... Let's see. Yeah, that's the, I'm assuming it's like the Tarmogoyf. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's the... I think it's like this list. So we can assume... Well, they're actually not running Luris. So maybe it's just like straight up Jund. But with Saga, I don't know. Regardless, we know they're gonna mess with their graveyard, so we can bring in some graveyard hate, some small creature stuff for like Monkey or Ren and 6 or anything like that. Wedding Jar for what I would assume would what would they have? Like Ancient Grudge and stuff like that. And then maybe game 3 we might bring in Leyline, but what don't we want? We don't want... This is tough. We kind of want a lot of stuff. I'm going to take out the 3 Thoughtseize. I'm assuming there are Thoughtseize deck themselves, so... Surgical, maybe not. Try that. We'll see if we need to bring in the brutalities and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good use of the deck command use. That's what we're running today. Feel free to ask any questions. don't know what they're on. This game seems fine. It's a little land light, but we have Relic, we have Lantern here, we have some Destruction, and we have Ensnaring Bridge. It's actually really good. If we hit our land drops, this is like a very good hand, I think. So they targeted themselves. They don't like what they see. I would love like an Inquisition here, to be honest. Okay. Let's see what they're drawing. Hierarchy. And we're drawing Blooming March. That's great. Okay, so it is that Jun list. So Relic's going to be really good here. They're not running Lures, though, so I don't know what they're running in place of that. When do we board in Dolthy? So we board him in for graveyard stuff, mostly. It just shuts off all their graveyard stuff like Dragon's Rage, anything like that. This is going to be a Tarmogoyf. Also, it's, yeah, Tarmogoyf. It's also said to bring in during like Tron matchups and stuff like that, because if we can snipe like a big creature, and we're going to get him tweet. So they could have removal. They most likely have like bolts and stuff, I guess. I think it's fine to get it down. Another play would have been to play Talisman into Relic, which I kind of like better now that I think about it, but it's okay. But yeah, Dalthus is good for like Tron if we want to exile or like their graveyard. Alright, Renin 6. Ancient Grudge, that stinks. And control, yes, alpha, yes, exactly. Because usually they'll board out, yeah, exactly. Way ahead of me there. Yeah, they'll sat out removal, and it just kind of beats in a little damage here and there. So let's see. We'll play our Saga out. Let's try to get as much as we can here. It stinks they're drawing Grudge. Yes, Faust, that's a good point too. Good against Modular, Hanger, anything that goes to the graveyard. So you could even bring it in against Urza and Thopter and all that stuff. I think we just get down. Do I want to play the Stirrings and use my mana? Because I do want the Stirrings, but I'm gonna hold it open to if we want to crack Relic here, if they want to grudge it. They're dealing 1 to Dolthy. That's rude. Oh, it's this deck, Titania. Okay. So they're gonna double ping Dolthy. It's kind of annoying, huh? I mean, I guess we're gonna keep them off their graveyard stuff, but they also have, we know they have Grudge in hand, which is kind of annoying because they get a lot of flashback value with that. What do we want to do? So yeah, so in their hand they have Grudge and something else. We can make constructs. I think we're going to end up just doing that this turn. We can hold up Abrupt Decay and just make constructs. And if they want to fetch now, they get rid of their land. We can assume they have maybe another land. So I'm gonna play Titania here. Bolt. Enters the battlefield, return target land from the graveyard and put to the battlefield, so they get that. Man, Grudge is gonna be a beating. Making 5/3s, oof. Trying to think if we should have Abrupt Decayed. Like, we wouldn't care about all this stuff if so maybe we can like make them use the Abrupt Decay. We can actually go get we can get Jar. I don't know how good Jar is versus, because if we get Pithing Needle, they're just gonna this is tough. Just ball. I don't think we need to, we don't need to get a lock piece right now. We need to we could get, so if we get Cage, it stops their flashback, but their initial cost would kill Cage. Then the next one, they could kill something. I think we get Needle and Ren. Make them kill that. And then we'll just hold up. We're just gonna hold up a Relic. I'm gonna put Titania in the graveyard. Traverse doesn't do anything. So they're gonna grudge this now. Oh, they're gonna grudge a construct. And then flash it back, I guess. Targeting both constructs. Are we just dead? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus Ren. Well, okay, we're gonna pop this so that doesn't kill. So 10. This isn't a league stream, yeah. Mixing it up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have to crack this now. Oh, wait. Wait, they have bolt. Oh, wait, no, they have nothing in hand. But Noble gets us. We can kill... No. Man. So the hard part is... Noble kills us through bridge. We can abrupt decay it, but then we can't. We have to do this now. This is a terrible draw, also. Also, look at us. Our hand is too full. So we're just gonna lose on that, I guess. I was just talking about how easy it is to dump our hand. Yeah, so we just... There's nothing we can draw, right? Nah. Wow, okay. We actually got stuff there. So we definitely want to keep all the graveyard stuff. What? Is there anything else we want now? I don't think so. I don't think we need so many pithing needles for that. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of our fault because we kept holding up 1 mana for a relic activation. We could have been casting Stirrings there and we would have had like less cards, but that's funny though, because like I said, that rarely happens. It's cool that it happened. Like we saw the potential of things to happen like that. So this is a good hand. We can go turn 1 Inquisition and then just kind of go from there. We can either drop 2 artifacts, but like, see, this is a quick hand. You go like, by turn 3, your hand's done. The other hand was just, I guess, a little awkward. Ah, man. This is another great hand for opponent. So Alpine Moon shuts our Saga off. I don't want that. They're going to go turn 1 Channeler, turn 2 Goyf. I'm going to go to Alpine Moon because we can always get some graveyard stuff with. And we also have Cookbook here to... That's a good one, actually. We will... Should we save that for... Ren? I don't know, that's a tough one. Do we save that for Ren or do we kill Channeler now? I think if you play the cards you want to play and pull them in the correct order and the other person isn't lucky or better than you, you probably win. That is... Oh, that's nice. That is Magic to a T. Actually, this isn't the greatest, but... It's like the definition of Magic right there, right? So we actually... We maybe could have played Saga there just to get a Relic down faster. So maybe that was a mistake. Gonna play Ren and 6 here. Oh, Tarmogoyf. Interesting. I guess they want to get the beats in? Yeah, I do like that line. Getting needle for run in 6. Like it would already be on turn 2 and then turn 3 they'd only get to use it once. We're drawing a land, so we can do this right now. Another Titania. So now they're gonna play run in 6 and bin this. Yeah. There's a needle. No, Dad, that's fine. Keep talking it out. Why cage before prismatic? I feel like I'm still not sure what I want to do, to be honest. Like we can get needle for this, or we can just prismatic it. Or we can just prismatic this. Now we're gonna take 3 in the air. But then we have to deal with this. There's just like a lot to deal with right now. We're kind of losing at all angles. We have no cards. We have no filter. Yeah, this is a rough spot. Yeah, this is just kind of a rough spot. It's just like no matter what we do, we're kind of screwed. And we know we're drawing a land. If we had a bridge, if we knew we were drawing bridge, there's a needle. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, Cage is so much worse than Relic in this matchup. Oof. Yeah, this isn't looking very good. Can we block this? We cannot. Now we can go get Relic. Right? Is Relic what we want right now? We have protection here. We're gonna Needle Ren. I don't think they have anything relevant in their hand. This doesn't really do anything because we don't have Saga anymore. I'm kind of thinking we get... Man, so we could get Pixis because we know they have Grudge. This only makes stuff. This is gonna make another 5/5. I'm gonna get Pixis. Yeah, that's this deck's so hard to pilot. There's just like a million lines you could take. So I'm gonna take this line, which is keep them off Grudge and and hope to just kind of, I don't know, draw a bridge, maybe? Because they can't really, unless they just keep drawing lands, they can't get past our... And we can also start growing our constructs with Cookbook here. Oh yeah, they have a needle. Okay, well... Are they going to name Pixis? I would imagine. Yeah, okay. Kind of shuts off our flexibility there, but... Man. Yeah, bridge would be like gas. I still think this deck is terrible. Yes, it's beating us, but I still think it's terrible. I don't know what you guys think. Like, I feel like against any, like, good deck, we're, like, a tier 2 deck, whatever. Against any, like, tier whatever deck, I think, this deck just loses. So we can Cookbook this and gain life and grow our construct, so... Oh, Shadow Spear. Jesus. Just gonna swing with all. We're just dead, huh? This is 10 damage. Yeah, we're just dead. Nine. Jeez. A lack of familiarity? Yeah, I mean, regardless though, like, I don't think there was like a correct line there, like a correct line to win. Because whatever we do, there's just too many. So like if we would have gotten Relic there, let's say, and just temporarily shut off their graveyard, maybe would have made Goyf smaller and make their land recursion less. But then, I don't know. They just have too many avenues of attacking. Again, this is what this deck is soft to. Just too many ways of getting like attacked. We can only handle so many. But they had Ren, they had the lands, they had everything, and we didn't have Bridge. If we had Bridge, it would have been a totally different story. But yeah, for sure. Going for a Mill Rock. Well, the only chance we had for a Mill Rock was the Pixis, and it got needled immediately, so we didn't have a chance for that. I don't think we saw another Mill Rock that game, right? Alright, off to a great start. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But again, it's like, I mean, it's like Magic. It's coin flippy. Like, if I had a bridge, then they're screwed, kind of thing. Or it's like, if I have this and they don't have this. But it's just that one little thing that just makes it. We're going to keep this. We have a turn 1 Inquisition. We have Talisman to ramp us. next turn. This is a pretty solid hand, especially if we're against anything with graveyard. Speaking of... Okay. Ah, yeah, turn 2 Saga, yeah. That's a good point. That's fair. But I feel like, so if we had gone turn 2 Saga, we 100% would have gotten Needle for Ren and 6, right? Because that was the only thing we saw. We never would have gotten a Millrock there. When we would, yeah, we definitely would have gotten Needle there, right? So what do we take here? We take Oven here. Did we see the Needle? My memory's shot. I'll trust you on that. I can't remember shit. So if we don't take Asmo here, they can Street Wraith and cast Asmo. We also have Relic to shut this off. I did see the new one. Did I see it that soon? I thought that was like way. I feel like I don't want to take the Oven. We could take... Wait, he's going to have enough food. So, wait. But he Street Wraiths and then casts Asmo, turn 1. Turn 2, Cauldron. No, Day, that's yeah, that's fine though. No, I appreciate the objective helping there. So I want to take Asmo. Use is saying Witch's Oven, because this is a turn 1 Asmo. I'm gonna take Asmo. Let's see if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, Use, then it's all power to you. So they should play the cat this turn? I don't know. But yeah, I have a terrible memory. That's why I'm lucky that like at FNM, usually I'll play against friends, so when I Inquisition them, they just play with their hand out, so I don't have to like write it down or try to remember anything. Turn 1 Shadow Spear. Okay. Interesting. So we can get the combo out. I think we make our land drops here. And start, because if he doesn't have if he has stuff in his graveyard, he doesn't have to exile his cat. It's interesting. I guess he's saving. So our opponent's also 0-3, so okay. So we don't know. I mean, we're 0-2, so we can't say much, but here we go. That makes sense, right? So they're on kind of like a cat. Oh yeah, we know what they're on. They're on this like Jund food stuff. We knew that. So what do we need? A bridge. Let's see if we want to play out all our mill rocks here, or hold up stuff for constructs. Cookbook. They don't have Daredevil that we saw. They have... They have a Finale in hand. which can get Asmo if they get a green source. I think we... With the the Hell's Kitchen decks with the troll, I don't... It could be. I still think they're off troll. Like, they may be playing these colors, but I don't think they're playing the troll anymore. I think we hold up activation here. So they're gonna do this stuff. Yeah, that's fine. So eventually we'll be able to... I don't want to get rid of it right this second. Especially because I want to make constructs. Alright, there's a finale on top. If they don't hit a land this turn... So let's say that if they don't hit a land, we're just going to keep them off lands this whole game. So we're hoping they don't hit a land. They did not hit a land. Awesome. Okay, so that's the name of the game this time. So again, with playing this deck, you want to pinpoint, as a lot of you know, just what the weakness is. And right now the weakness is mana. So they're gonna attack. I guess I'll just sacrifice it. Unless they drew like a push or something that we didn't see originally. Okay, they're just gonna sacrifice it. Cool. I'm really tempted to Bone Shards. Okay, that's the card that they drew. So they have a finale in hand. So they can't win. There's no way they win this, right? We just keep them off lands and... I wonder what they get with Saga though. Oh, there is a troll. Oh, wow. Good, good call, use. I didn't even see that. Sacrifice 3 foods. They only have 1 food. I guess they can start making food. But we can just get Cage, right? Actually, I mean, we could needle their cookbook, needle their oven, or just get Cage. I think Cage just shuts off their whole deck, right? Let's see. We're also going to play out Pixis first, because if they could get Needle, we want them to Needle Pixis. Okay. And yeah, guys, feel free to tell me like what you think about these lines and stuff like that, because you could argue instead of getting Cage, we get another Millrock, we get a Needle to shut off one of these two. Okay, so they just... And they can't get anything with Cage out, right? And they don't have the mana to create any constructs. Okay, they just lose. Cool. Okay, so again, for Dolphy, this is a graveyard-based matchup, so we want to bring in him. We didn't see any hand disruption. I kind of want to look up what does the food deck, the Jund food look like now. I don't know. I probably can't even find like a relevant list because it's so old, but so I don't think we're not going to bring in Leyland this right now, but I think we can bring in these. They could run like K command and stuff like that. So like this. What we don't want is Thoughtseize because they want stuff in the yard. Surgical's great. Prismatic Ending's fantastic. Like, if we draw endings here, it just completely annihilates their deck. Needle's fine. Cage is great. Let's bring these in and see. I don't think... Do we need 3 needles? I don't think we need 3. That might be a little overkill. And then... maybe like a Brutality's off. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back a sec. Okay. Perfect timing, right? Alright, so this hand seems fantastic. We have Needle for any of their artifacts. We have Cage to stop their graveyard shenanigans. We have Ending to kill any of the artifacts, and we have Ramp. That's pretty good. So hopefully, I don't know how much hand disruption they run. Hopefully, not too much. Cradle, okay. I guess we'll just get the Cage out now. I'm trying to think like if they have a way to deal with it, like Grudge or something like that, but we could get like Shredder out first just to like so that like we don't know, like maybe we draw something that can get rid of their stuff in their hand before we play the best card out, but there's Cookbook. So we can Brutality them to get rid of any... We can Duress them. We can... So that's why there's like a million lands there. So we can Duress them. We can play Talisman into Lantern. We can Talisman into Needle and naming Cookbook. We can Shredder. We can get the combo out now. I don't know how fast we have to be. We have Ending, so we don't have to be too fast, but... I think I like ramping. I like getting all our stuff out first. And they're also F6, so brutality is a good thing to do so we know what to needle or what to play around, I guess, but alright, well, there's an Abrupt Decay, that's pretty cool. So they're gonna discard a card, I guess. It's also good to Brutality so we know what we want to mill. Lantern! Hey, Torpor. Alright, so we definitely want to probably shut off Cookbook here. Alright, we definitely want to shut off Cookbook. So they have Cauldron Familiar. Okay, we get drained. So we can duress. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna duress into Needle. I think is fine. Bone Shards kills creatures. Cage shuts off Finale, right? Oh man, yeah, Cage just shuts off their entire hand. So we get Bone Shards. And they didn't, they're F6, so they didn't even, they just lost 2 food there. Okay, cool. So their hand is this. Their hand is garbage. So now we get to play our Mill Rock here and we can keep them off. We're pretty set. Oh, we're drawing another Mill Rock? That's really good. They're drawing Goose next turn. It's fine. I can't think of what, like, I mean, we'll be ready. We're gonna have 2 Mill Rocks, so this game is pretty much over at this point. This card just hoses them. So we draw our Mill Rock here. So we're just gonna be on the mill plan. There's no reason not to do anything else. And then we're just gonna start milling ourselves until we can get another. I guess we do want a bridge, just in case. Can't hurt, right? Alright, this does nothing. I'm just gonna kill this now to get it out of my hand. Draw bridge, okay. Cool. Alright, that was an easy 2-0. I don't know if opponent knew what our deck was or anything like that. They were 0-3 before, now they're 0-4. So as a recap, we lost to like John Titania barely, and then we lost to Hammer, which we mulled the 5 here and just had a pretty unfortunate game. This one was really close, and then this one was really not that close, but tough matchup. But yeah, thanks for everyone for hanging out. Thanks for all the follows and good critiques. A lot of lines here. A lot of things to get with Urza Saga and a lot of things to needle. Let's see. This hand doesn't have black, but it has 3 lands and Ancient Stirrings to get black. So, or get whatever we want actually, so. Get a pathway. There's our black source, so next turn we can go Inquisition Shredder if we want. See what we're up against. Alright, so their name fits. Snap Cryptic. So I'll play this. Spreading Seas? Ugh. It's kind of annoying. Spreading Seas shuts off. I mean, we're going to take Teferi, but this shuts off our stuff too, which is really annoying. Maybe they Spreading Seas one of these for a redraw. Oh, they do. We like that. They do have Solitude to pitch to get rid of our constructs if they want, but what do we sideboard game 2? I'll have to look. There we go, do that. Definitely, we have another Pithing Needle that we sideboard in. They draw another Teferi. Chalice on 1, okay. So we can mill ourselves because we have Academy out. We'll save this. We'll just play Academy here. I don't want to pick this because we have black here, and then if we draw a Prismatic Ending, it's that would be bad, huh? No, this is my own list. I just kind of took. I saw they didn't have any. They didn't have any ley lines. I love my ley lines. I did keep a lot of the base with like pathways and stuff like that, but you could just go Glimmer Voids, which is what I'm gonna do in paper, because I don't own them and I don't plan on buying them just for. Okay, well there's. You can actually go get. Could get Needle for Big T. And hope they don't ending anything. So we can We know their hand is this. Let's attack first. They could just flash in Solitude here, flash in Snapcaster. What are they? Subtlety? Is that what this is? Oh, just cryptic. Okay. This is tough, man. Because I don't know what lands I'm drawing. I don't know if I want to play this for Brutality or this for Ending for Chalice on 1. I think I'm going to Brutality them. I think that's double counterspell. Another Shredder. Gets countered. It's fine. Eat that, sure. Wait, we don't have any creatures, so I guess we just play bridge and... I mean, I guess we can't really... if whatever we mill, we can't really play because of Chalice on 1. Our whole deck is like 1, so... I'm just gonna start milling in them. That's a good one. And we know they have counterspell, so if I try to ending that, they just counterspell it. We just need like a Saga. A Saga would be great. They should scry here. This has been a tough matchup, and for the times I've played it, just because they have a lot of like prismatic endings, Baby T, and all that. Making a shark. Okay. So yeah, this is just going to depend on what we draw, what they draw, in terms of walkers. Jeez. So another reason this is a tough matchup is because they have so many planeswalkers and we can't name... There's only so many we can needle. We can't... We want to needle Vantress, Jace, Teferi, Teferi. It's all pretty tough. They put a card to the bottom. They also have Archmage's Charm. Yeah, this matchup's pretty miserable. Jeez. Yeah, you could argue that 5 games with this deck. Yeah, the blue matches just like the blue white, just like the white. Anything with white has just been awful. But yeah, in paper I do run the Glimmer Voids. I'm just experimenting. Like I might not even run the Talismans in paper. They keep putting cards on the bottom. Ah, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Another Chalice. This is a toughie. We are 1 and 2 right now. Close 1 and 2. But this game's not looking too well. Oh, they messed up. They cast Ending into their own chest. But see, like, this card just destroys us. We got lucky there, huh? But we know they run like 4 of these, so there's still 3 more in the deck that we need to worry about. And they have an active Jace, like we need Saga immediately. They kept it on top, what is it? Another 1-drop? Four sideboard chokes. That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I don't know. We had another ending, that's good. They put 2 cards on the bottom of their library. That would have been a land, huh? You don't think I'm trying hard enough? Oh, it's no Rumble. So let's see if... yeah, I'm just gonna lose the Jace here. The best we can do is just see what their deck is, but it's probably just like a stock. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't have enough needles. Like we have 1 more to bring in the side, but They have Archmage's Charm to hit any one of our artifacts. They have 4 ending, so they have 4 ending, 4 charm, like so many planeswalkers. I'd say it's like a 35-65 matchup. Like I never feel favored against this deck. I'm just gonna concede. Let me see. I don't know. I'm kind of wasting time here. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. So Welding Jar is not very good, but Spellskite could be good against Prismatic. So we have these 6 to bring in Needle for all the planeswalkers and lands. Abrupt Decay hits. Jace. Baby Teferi and other stuff, not Jace. I'm trying, just try harder. Bridge. I'll take out some bridges. Because I do have man lands. Cookbooks, whatever. Does Cage shut anything off? I'm gonna take these out. Try that. Yeah, it stinks. I feel like a lot of these matchups, I just never feel favored. I don't know how you guys feel about like who are we looking forward to playing? What deck are we looking forward to? Maybe like a graveyard deck. Like this hand sucks, right? Like turn 1, Lantern, turn 2. This. But like this does nothing. I don't even know what I'm looking for exactly, but yeah, that's true. Tempo and aggro. Just gotta hope they don't draw their shit. I don't like this hand. I'm looking for a hand with hand disruption, but I'm gonna play this to see what they're drawing. Yeah, we want to see our Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions, but ending on this. There you go. That's why we keep both. That's what we wanted. So we should have Stirrings first before we played our land, but it's okay. We can Abrupt Decay that. But they do have Counterspell now. We have to play this now because they're just gonna Chalice on 1. I'm gonna name Time Raveler because that's the only card that immediately bounces any of this stuff. And then we can't play it again. Saturday's monthlies, I won Blue-Black Tempo. Oof. Yeah, so you're right. I do like those matchups. Anything where we can get a bridge down, like bridge and graveyard stuff. Anything we can do, work with that. There's like a huge, like, I'm gonna have to like shuffle this away. Or they're gonna, it sucks. So I'm gonna shuffle this away. They're gonna play, they play Chalice on 1, I'm gonna Abrupt Decay it. And then I have to shuffle that away. And now we have no cards in hand, and they have 5. Not looking good. So we could draw Shredder next turn. If they don't have a Chalice on 1. Yeah, I usually beat, yeah. I usually beat, I don't think I've lost Elementals. And then Reanimator's generally pretty easy. And we don't know what's in their hands, so we don't even know if we should be going for lands or spells or what. Like, they could just be, like, looking for lands right now, and we have no idea. Now they can probably play Big Teferi, and we just lose. E on 0. Okay, they meant to cast that on 1. This is another card. So, yeah, this matchup is friggin' brutal. Alright, thanks, Torpor. I'll put this up on YouTube, even though our record's kind of lame. But yeah, I'm always looking for, like... Oh, wow, okay. Shame scoop. But yeah, I'll post this up later, even though the record's kind of whatever. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. And hopefully the league gets a little better. I'm gonna keep this. It doesn't have immediate black, but... So we're gonna play the Academy first, because if we play Glimmer Void into Lantern, they just kill my Lantern and kill my land at the same time. Rest in peace. We don't really care about that one. Chalice on 1 also just destroys us. Okay, that's fine. Do we care about Rest in Peace? This is their hand. Rest in peace, sure. I'm glad that I bought out all my graveyard stuff. Because, yeah, we don't care about that. So we just kind of strip their hand. Take Spreading Seas. Play Saga. Get that rolling. We can't cast any of our spells, but it's fine. Also drawing a land. There's EE. Ugh. Gotta shuffle that away. Start digging. Another lantern. I can counterspell that, that's fine. So we only have 2 more lanterns left. Cryptic. Wow, they drew the EE. Brutal. So they can counter draw this, but we're going to Thoughtseize first. Or actually, maybe attack first? Oh, they might just bounce it, so then we won't care. They might bounce draw. Or counter bounce, I mean. Actually, they don't have to counter, they can just bounce draw. That's a card dumps on us too. Opponent thinking of what to do. I honestly just want them to hit lands. But I think the best thing to do here is... Oh, they counter. Why would... Okay, well, that's good for us. They should have just bounced Drew because countering did nothing. Cool. They're drawing another fucking Archmage turn. Jesus. We care about Solitude? I think we do, just because we don't have any defense. So they can Archmage Charm draw this if they want. Which I guess is fine. I'd rather have them that than like a Planeswalker. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not winning. I would that we could draw that. Another Archmage Charm they're gonna draw. Jeez. We can needle to fairy, but it's gonna be. We can actually go search with fair. What do we want? If we want to search, counterspell. But we want to draw the shredder too. How big is your deck? It's about 60 cards. 75 if you include the sideboard. They can have counterspell, we don't care about that. So they will have Solitude up for next turn. Tess texted me and said it sounded like what it thinks I sound like. That's funny. Do we want them to draw that? Not really. I don't want 2 Solitudes. I really don't want them drawing a Chalice either. Yeah, what is she thinking, right? So we're gonna make a construct. They're gonna they're gonna kill it. That's fine. Who's the biggest deck in the league? People that do this for a living. So gain a life. Make another construct. Go search for a needle for Teferi. So Ryan, what we're doing is we're getting a needle and it shuts off this card. So we're going to cast that, they're going to counter it. Oh, they're not going to counter it. Counterspell. We don't want them having that. They can have that. So their hand is actually bad. If we pull this out, wait, they have a fetch land. Nice. Draw your lands. It's actually insane for us right now. We're swinging it back. So we get to draw Ancient Stirrings and look for another mill rock, and then we have the lock. As long as we keep him off man lands and everything else, we might be able to pull this off. Because they're drawing dead. We can actually crack Inventor's Fair. Maybe next turn? Oh, another Pithing Needle or a Bridge. I get the Pithing Needle. We don't have anything to... Oh, it doesn't matter because they're just going to counter it anyway. We'll make them counter it. Nice. So they only have a land in hand. I guess we should be attacking. I don't know why we're not attacking. This could be bad. Depending on what this next card is, we might have to shuffle. Yes, it's just a land. Oof. I guess I'll attack, right? If they're not blocking? Yeah. So we should have probably did this a while ago. We were getting life, but it was kind of a moot point at this point. Get another Shredder. Now we have... Now there's like no way they can win, right? Wow. Can't believe we pulled that off. That is a tough, tough matchup. The only way we won that was... I guess they didn't get their Planeswalkers on time and that kind of thing. And we got to strip them of other prismatic endings and that kind of thing. So that's a nice underdog story right there. Yeah, hacks for real. Cheers to that, man. Also pretty cool. I got a new sticker from Vacation. It says Acadia National Park. I don't know if anyone in chat's been to Maine before, but it's got some sweet hiking, beautiful views, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's get our last game in. Maybe we can end 3-2. These have all been like, besides this game where we just stomped, these have all been like super, like just coin flippy. It's just like who draws the better hate cards. Also, they brought in Rest in Peace, which I would not advise if anyone's watching who is a blue-white control player. Rest in Peace is not great against us. Like, imagine if they actually had good cards in that slot. But I don't know, who knows? Maybe they didn't have enough slots, like they boarded out Supreme Verdict or something. But I feel like I'd rather have Supreme Verdict for Constructs. Rest in Peace shuts off Academy Ruins, that's it. Like, while that can be annoying, but they run Spreading Seas and stuff to shut that off too. Have the deck list up while we're waiting. So far, Leyline has not been needed, I guess. Like, honestly, so if we took this out, this is good against Mill, Burn, Hand Attack. But we haven't needed, we've mostly needed Graveyard and spot remove and like kind of like annoying stuff. Like I could see if we took Shave Down on these four, adding like another Abrupt Decay and something like that. But you'll hit nothing but decks that target you. Try. Oh, I guarantee that's true. Alright, we can't keep this hand. And we're against Alura's deck, so we can assume it's like... Oh my god. We're gonna keep this. And pitch a... Saga. So the good thing with this is we can Stirrings into like another land. And this is the one I want. So we get rid of... We could have gotten Hierarchy also, but I want to get like actual... Like we could have gotten Hierarchy and then got Saga into the... into the Talisman, but yeah, as soon as I take Leyline out, I'm sure I'll run into just all the black Thoughtseize decks. Was this just straight up Burn? It's not. I mean, it could still be that Burn deck. So we can kill this. It's going to slow down Saga, but we're going to definitely play these two. Oh, that's a good one too. And they didn't have any baubles to get any value out of it, so that's good. Let's see what they're drawing. Bolt. Okay. There we go. This is something we will consider. Actually, we are going to, because I'm assuming this is just Burn with DRC. Yep. That's weird. They didn't play the bauble for a Channeler. I guess they just wanted the prowess here. Double bauble. Jeez. And bolt. Okay. Yeah, for 4. They didn't attack. That's great. They skipped through their attack. Oh no, that feels bad. Come on, shame concede. They said, whoops. We're gonna get this down now. They can still attack under it, but they can't play things at sorcery speed. They can't play bubble at sorcery speed. Or they can't play things at sorcery speed if they want to attack with us. So now they can attack and then helix me. We don't really have anything for this matchup main board. Ball, yeah. So they draw Helix and Searing Blaze. Ugh. Do I give him a target for Searing Blaze? They can still attack. That sucks. I think we do, because if they use Searing Blaze, they're not using something else, and then this dies. I don't know. But then they have Luris too. It's tough. I don't think we're winning this one. We don't really have anything main board for this. Unless we draw, like, we have 2 Brutalities. That's the best we got. And Cookbook, I guess. We can start getting Cookbook, I guess. I know, it sucks that if they weren't able to attack, it would be amazing. We're gonna... They're not gonna be able to double Searing Blaze it. Like, they know this is coming. So they can Searing Blaze this, deals 3. That's fine, we're still trading. Unless they have like a bolt or something. Okay, they don't. Now we don't make a construct here because it strains their Searing Blaze in hand. But the problem is, so I want to get Cookbook, but now I guess I'll get... Yeah, I'll get Cookbook, and then I want to get Cage for Luris. I'll just eat this now. Hopefully they put Luris to hand. And then we just pretty much eat. We just gain 3 a turn and they can't win, right? They're drawing an Arid Mesa. It was a close one. Maybe. Like theoretically we could make 2 Karnstruck tokens. Take 3. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we just start beating in? I don't know. Oh wait, fuck, we have bridge out. I'm fucking stupid. That was a mistake. No, yeah, I'm stupid. Totally zoomed out there, that's my fault. It's fine, we'll just get it back with cookbook. To me they have double Searing Blaze. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I totally messed that up. We'll get Cage gets ball. We can I think we get Cage here. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that was a mistake for making that. Shouldn't cost us the game though, especially if we keep them off anything relevant here. If it lowers the hand, it's not going to do anything. But honestly, just making a food with this is better. Because we're not losing off life, so. That kind of stinks. Really don't want them drawing that, but. It'll make the milling faster, I guess, but they get the mill. They get to surveil a lot off their deck. They get to filter a lot. Yeah, this is a good good showing of a cookbook. We get to actually mill ourselves here because we're not milling them. Okay, well. Drawing a land. And this construct's going to be the death of me. Such a big mistake. If we didn't make that, then this card would be okay. They fetched it away. This is also bad, so we'll get rid of that. Making Searing Blaze our construct. Keep that on top. We mill it. This game's pretty locked up. But they do run like 4. What's the double red burn? Destroy target artifact. Yeah, use as soon as you say that they know. So we have a lot. We can finally use our ley lines here. We have our elixir, our spell skites, and our shadow spear. What don't we want? You'd play the second bridge for the record? I don't know. Would you play the second bridge? Like, you could play it to be safe, but they don't run anything main board, like, typically. I mean, we're safe enough on life that we could do it just to, like, just in case, but... get rid of Relic. What are we needling? We're just needling Bauble. We'll keep Cage in. Thoughtseize comes out. Inquisition. Like a Pixis, maybe? I like a couple Inquisition in there. So yeah, we have Spell Skites for the lifelink. We have Spell Skites for the redirection and blocking. This card's like a beating for burn. We have Shadow Spear for lifelink. I meant to take Relic out. Relic can be good against Luris, but that's about it. Is there anything I want in place of that? Maybe just put Pixis back in? Elixir gains us 5 life. Leyline shuts off other phase stuff. And Welding Jar saves us from all the shattering effects. Let's try that. Oh, you know what? They run... okay, so I forgot they run DRC. So that's why we wanted Relic in there. Okay, well this is about as perfect as it's gonna get, right? We have our Leyline to start. We have our Hand Disruption. We have our creature. Hopefully they play Channeler first. That's the ideal. Come on, Channeler. Oh, I thought they went to play Faceburn. Okay, we'll take that. That's a terrible draw. So it's good about Cookbook is we can get rid of that. So hopefully they don't have a Channeler now. Or hopefully they have all just Faceburn. Each player's upkeep. I'm gonna play. Okay. Oh wait. I didn't even draw. Jeez, okay. This is the card I was talking about. I think we take Channeler here. Nothing else has a target. And they're lower on clock than we are. Yeah, smash the smithereens. Oh, and they can't gain life this turn either. That's going to be annoying, huh? There's Cookbook. We can always play that out later. That'll just like trade with a smash. This also stops what's it called? Jar. I don't have to play ley line out. Right now we're just winning on damage here. I feel like once they play a creature, we're gonna have to just kind of unload and then just... I just want like Inquisitions and stuff if we can get them. Perfect. Oh, they shut off their own. Charm Smash, Bolt. Yeah, I guess they could bolt us whenever they want. Oh wait, they can't bolt our face. Doesn't matter. The only card castable in their hand was Smash. I might just play out the bridge as bait. I don't know. But then if we draw Saga... I'm not sure. I don't want to play the ley line out and just take a point of damage for no reason. This is what I want to keep around. I'm gonna play this out and see if it draws Smash. We also can't gain life with Cookbook in this. So maybe that was a mistake because now we give him a target to destroy. Okay. Well, now they don't have mana to activate this. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, we're all in on the mill plan now. Sweet, they give up. Alright. So, not too bad, I guess. I don't know what to say about these. So the burn matchup, Cookbook obviously was MVP there. That and Leyline, and of course we just talked about Leyline not being the greatest, but they just won us the game 100%. That and Cookbook. So yeah, our matches, we had Hammer, which is a tough matchup. It was close. This was John Titania. It was a close matchup, but we didn't draw the greatest. This was I don't even know what this was. Kind of like a weird reanimator deck. This was Blue-White Control, and then this was, we just saw, was just Red-White Burn. So that's cool. That's I don't often screenshot stuff because it's like 3-2, but I think it's good, just good information to have, right? You can always like post this stuff later. Over here. I'll save that for later. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to like, comment, subscribe for more Lantern content, and we will be back with just this deck, a different version, maybe different colors, new cards, and we'll see you then. Peace.